Copyright disclaimer.
It's beginning to look a lot like demons, citrus supernaturals. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill. This is Trying to Stand, where I try new things in pop culture except living under a rock. 'Tis the season, after all. Hope everyone is well. Thank you everyone who's been stopping by the charity streams I've been doing for Thankmas. There's going to be a link in the description if you still wish to donate. I'm filming this before all that, but I hope people showed up. Please consider donating. There's also a link in the description for social awareness and education, mental health, crisis lines, Trevor Project resources. There's donations there if you want to make a separate one to somewhere else. Also, if you are unable to donate, 20% of my AdSense for December is also being donated, so watching a video, sharing, getting someone else to watch one, watching a bunch of videos on the channel or my second channel, Build Chill Gaming, that will also help contribute. But yeah, it's that time of year, so I've been looking for some artists I've covered previously who've done specifically holiday stuff, and then I remembered, well, it's been on my list since I did Aurora Borealis. Lemon Demon has an EP, I Am Become Christmas. People seem to like my Lemon Demon videos when I do those, so I'm happy to do more, and I've been anxiously waiting to finally listen to good old Neil Cicierega, Lemon Demon's I Am Become Christmas for the first time. I have heard Aurora Borealis before. I won't skip it though. I'll give some thoughts, but if it's a little shorter, that's because I've done it before in Lemon Demon Part 2, so go check that out. Playlist in the description next to all the donation and resources and stuff. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, check the settings, set them to all, blah, 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 YouTube words. Leave a comment with your thoughts, or just say hi. But yeah, let's do this thing. We're starting out with Prelude to Presents. It's the only thing that's under a minute, so I'm assuming it's like an intro, but let's go. Oh, already we're starting with that synthy. Man, that like unsettling, dark, brooding synthy sound is so pleasing to me. I don't know how to feel right now. If I give these caroling ghosts $1, will they leave me be? Your spooky synthy stuff always puts me in a good mood. It sounded good. Nothing to really consider other than I think it's prepping me up for darker holiday vibes. I mean, Aurora Borealis being about the end of the world, right? It makes me excited and a little anxious and scared. That brief prelude in Nightmare Before Christmas, not sponsored, where we're going into Christmas Town, but it hasn't like started with the what's this stuff yet. Made me think of that. Christmas will be soon. It just sounds so devoid of any joy. Christmas will be soon. Ooh, hell yeah. We must not fear this as it grows near. Ooh, but me. Ooh, okay, calling out winter solstice. Ooh, but yikes. Damn, it rocks though. I love the way this grooves. Oh, that was interesting. We went from like the solstice to trees, Christmas trees, Yule logs to presents. Is it like the history of Christmas? The change of it? Oh, yeah, the winds have changed, yeah. Damn, that's interesting. What a lovely sound while you're explaining, Christmas isn't what we sell it as now, or acknowledging the history of winter holidays. Ooh. And yeah, it was interesting how it decorate your untamed nature. I was like, yeah, we are putting stuff on trees. No, our untamed nature. But yeah, like I was saying, going from, the solstice, Christmas will be soon, idols come and go, kind of already laying down the texture and the theme of distortion or change over time, right? But I liked that feeling of like it continuing to devolve, and then we kept changing things, and it's like almost like this feeling of all these different traditions lingering in the air, their influences into what we do now, but then that influence, the ashes, the spirits, the ghosts, right? That supernatural element I was talking about with the Prelude. It's like this kind of is haunted by the ghosts of the history of Christmas. Like, hey, that tree has like this history, and it's like, we don't do any of those things. So why are we like hanging on to these bits and pieces and remnants? Maybe not even questioning it so much as just addressing the change. And like I said, still acknowledging the history either way. Like, it doesn't feel like it has an opinion through this song. song is just stating that history. Like, I felt challenged in the sense of consideration, as opposed to we live in a Christmas society. And it had this weird lulling kind of vibe of like almost the hypnotic nature of how we follow our traditions through history. The Yule logs, to the trees, to decorate the trees, to forget the Yule log, to, gifts and presents. Like, it almost feels like it's subduing in following that. We've just kind of let this path follow to the point where the solstice isn't even in the song anymore, let alone the holiday in general or the conversation. It's interesting. Like I was saying, like a hypnotized, lucid, like undertone to it that I really like. Decorate your untamed nature, putting in with this trajectory from the solstice to Christmas, 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 the paganism of everything, morphing it into baby Jesus. Decorate the tree so it's part of your accoutrement. It's decorum. Change it just enough. Like I said, the history of it. It's led to the modern commercialization we know now. I appreciate taking that POV lens of it doesn't feel malicious in the modern world. It's just something we've all gone along with. Again, that subduing quality to it vocally. That's really fascinating. And thank you for giving me a little time to explore that. Again, this one's going to be a little shorter because I've listened to and covered it before and listened to it a lot since I first listened to it. But next is Aurora borealis. This is not the first time that I've ever heard. Ooh, I just realized coming from Christmas time, the first track, it really fits nice too with that devolvement. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay.
This is the first time that you've ever seen Aurora borealis crush mankind.
Enjoy the moonrise and let it destroy us. That's not a Majora's Mask reference, I don't think, anymore. I think it's the solstice. Context from the rest of the EP. I just had to share with someone. I still love how that song feels. I don't know, there's something so unenthusiastically kind of moves and bangs that I really like. I love that kind of quality and sound to it because it's really good at kind of encapsulating this exhaustion, either wanting to be positive or acknowledging positivity and pessimism or negativity for this time of year. The story of the song and the apocalyptic wasteland aside, it's like trying to welcome somebody who's having a negative experience over this holiday season, right? Wanting to be there for them, maybe cheer them up, you're not alone, or even still trying to hold on to a sliver of optimism. In the context of the EP, it's almost like the responsibility of the truth as well as holding to the truth, but you can still feel uplifted or positive this time of year, if that makes any sense. Acknowledge the histories, acknowledge the truth, but that doesn't mean you have to withdraw from the positives or not allow yourself to feel anything kind, but also it gives me this feeling of comforting someone who's not having a good time. In this case, from the lyrics, the apocalypse. It feels like it's trying to pep you up despite that truth nugget getting dropped in the previous track, and it's still trying to do your best, either for yourself or for someone else. We will get through this, is kind of the feeling I get from it. I still love that song a lot. It gets stuck in my head all the ding-dang time, too. Aurora borealis, crush mankind. I love it so much. Ah, lovely. This one's gonna be fun. Next is Sad. Ooh. Like how kind of jarring that is, like that shock, like a twinge of pain, like a anxious response or a triggering thing, like it just kind of, you know what I mean, like a jolt.
Every winter, I'm a wreck, yes.
Ooh, yep.
I am snowed in.
Ooh, but oh no. Ooh, that fake feeling of cheer.
Sunshine fixes everything.
Yikes.
Beautiful things no longer give me the cheese.
Ooh, damn. Yeah, you nailed it. I like the clash with the instrumental energies there.
Season effective sword.
Damn. Holy shit. I mean, thank you for saying it, but repeating it like that in and of itself sounds so heavy and draining. Wow, it even took my energy. Jesus. Ooh, those horns at the end. Thank you for that. Oh, the dissonance. Oh, no. But accurate. I was surprised, but I'm grateful for the surprise. So I don't want it to sound like a negative. My negative feelings that are connected to the holidays are very personal, circumstantial, situational, whatever the word is. I was very surprised that it was about seasonal affective disorder. It's like, because it doesn't have to be winter, but it's commonly winter, and like the lyrics say, because the longer nights, losing track of time, less sunlight, it's things like that. I was surprised that it was going that route, and I'm grateful that it did, because that's something like I don't think really comes to mind that much for me. Something doesn't feel right, the last thing I think about is the weather or the time of year or the season. That's like the last thing on my mind in a bunch of different scenarios, so I appreciate bringing that to the forefront for someone like me who doesn't think of it, whether it affects me or not, who's to say, I haven't looked into it, but then also for the people who do know or are aware of it in direct or an indirect capacity, bringing it to the forefront for people who need that reminder that it's obviously, it is okay. Feel what you're feeling, your feelings are valid. Link in the description for mental health and crisis line resources. There's other people who know about this. There's a word for it. It's normal. Like trying to help people who aren't thinking about it think about it more, and people who do know about it and experience it or think about it, like normalizing that. I love it. The concept of it, not the concept of awareness, not the thing itself. He does like such a great job at taking you through the different levels of emotion. And this one I loved, like I was saying, that blend, like it almost felt like fake smiling or like powering through it, or like, I'm fine. I haven't slept before 6 a.m. in the last 2-3 weeks, trying to push it away, push it aside, or trying to still gather energy in a time where you don't have any. I really felt it encapsulated musically. The advice of like, the sun fixes everything. It's like, well, the sun's not up and I barely see it. Even if someone with the best of intentions are like, oh, get some sunshine, get some fresh air. It's like, that might not always work, but also might not even be possible this time of year for some people, given schedules or what have you, right? I really liked that feeling where it's like, it wasn't, you idiot, how dare you tell me to get more sunshine? It's like, you're being kind and like the least helpful possible, or the least realistic, but you're still being kind. Again, it's something I'm getting from a lot of these songs is there's no condemnation. It just feels matter of fact. And I like that here, because that also is very frustrating. Just don't be sad. Oh man, you're right. Like, it kind of feels like that. Then you're starting to compare yourself like to Santa Claus at the end. I'm no elf, I'm no Saint Nick. It's like, well, no one expects you to be perfect, but like that unrealistic expectation, like weighing you down. I'm a very flawed human, and it's like, well, that's also normal. Like, no one expects you to be Santa, and like repeating it over and over again at the end, like making sure you know the word either for your benefit or for the benefit of someone in your life or someone around you. And I like not sugarcoating it. For lack of a better word, the sun didn't come out at the end. It's the reminder that that's real, as well as that's normal to feel, and you're not the only one experiencing that. It's very much the vibe I got. It upset me, but I really like the way it sounded. Again, links in the description. Mental health crisis lines. It's like, it's a reminder for me too. Like, it's okay when I'm like the only person, or feeling like anyway, the only person in a room not having a good time, purely under the rationale of, well, it's Christmas. I appreciate that. The way it kind of moves through the fog season, like it very legato, drained, but still progressing. Like, I liked that a lot. Thank you for that, I hope this one's pleasant after sad, but we're closing out the night with Crypto Santa. Crypto Santa, he's giving everyone an NFT for Christmas. Oh no, that is not in support of NFTs. This is not a promotion for any of those things. I don't know shit about crypto. I just make jokes. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Yeah, this doesn't feel fun. It feels spooky. Ooh.
Privately funded silent.
Damn. It rocks though. Oh no. Is Santa Claus a CEO?
We can revolutionize the way we move merchandise.
When was this made? Is Santa Claus privately going into space? 2019, damn. Or this was uploaded in 2019. 2012, okay. That makes it scarier.
It's a miracle, it hasn't happened yet.
Oh no. I want to be your ghost of Christmas future and like go back in time, dress like death, and be like, it is going to happen. Run.
We must not tell the shareholders. That would be bad.
Oh my god.
Tendons snapping.
Ooh, harmonies.
Merry Christmas!
And a Merry Christmas to you. Holy shit. Okay, this feels like one of those Bill's not gonna pick up on the story of the song, which is fun. And then people tell me, no, Bill, Eighth Wonder is about an actual mongoose attraction thing. I'm gonna do my best. It was like a company trying to go to another dimension to get Santa Claus and have him work for them, or using technology to try to create a magical Santa Claus that they can then profit off of. Describing it towards the end of like body horror and things are growing, things are snapping, and I'm picturing this like Cronenbergian Santa Claus is like rising, like John Carpenter's The Thing kind of mess, and it's like, it's alive. That's kind of what I was picturing. Damn. It started to freak me out because it's like, they're talking about shareholders and a scientific enterprise revolutionizing the way we move merchandise. I was thinking, oh man, this is Jeffrey Bezos, you did it, congratulations. And then I remembered Lemon Demon stuff, at least what I'm listening to, is older than I keep remembering, because I think it was uploaded to YouTube under the topic Lemon Demon in 2019. My dude wrote this in 2012. Yeah, and he dropped it on December 21st. Yeah. The end of the world day. And I'm like, oh man, it's Amazon. And now I'm just freaked out because I'm like, oh man, you that's so raven. I like that it was like for the presents or for the children, right? Looking at the lyrics, for the children, and then later it's like, what are we going to tell our shareholders? So even if there was like a positive intention here, it's still a business, it's still an industry, it's still something looking to make some sort of profit or appease some sort of investors board. But yeah, it sounds like it's somebody trying to create Santa Claus, kidnap the Santa Claus. We can do away with the lack of candy canes, make Christmas every day. Yeah, it feels so reckless and indulgent. It gives me that feeling of using an Elon Musk or a Jeffrey Bezos amount of resources with like a child's dream. But does that make sense? Like, it feels like this fantasy and then the science trying to make it a reality, but then it's still being funded and backed by corporations. Like, it almost feels like some sort of like twisted, I'm gonna make Santa Claus corporation experiment thing. Either you're trying to create a Santa Claus or you're trying to, like I said, interdimensional. So I'm picturing like a Gravity Falls, Rick and Morty kind of portal, little amphibia, little owl house sprinkled in. It makes you think of that kind of a portal. Are you trying to pull out Santa? Are you trying to make magic real and then you will profit off of it later? Especially ending the EP with this song. It makes me think like we would abuse or corrupt if not the man himself, the concept of Santa Claus. Almost saying like, I'm glad this isn't real because someone would have fracked his magic by now. You know what I mean? Because it's like we can revolutionize the way we move merchandise. So yeah, like using Santa's sleigh for Amazon Prime Now Direct Plus. Unless I'm super overthinking this, ironically, as I'm trying to listen to the comments telling me to look more at the story, the sci-fi story in a Lemon Demon song, I feel like now I'm overthinking it. And I've gotten so many comments saying, you're overthinking it. It's literally the eighth wonder of the world. I really like that idea. Like, this feels like I want to see it set to like this creepy, animated, dark holiday special, but it had this like kind of wacky mad scientist kind of flavor to it that I liked. This was a really cool EP. I had a lot of fun. It was kind of interesting playing with time. Christmas will be soon, talking about the far past to the present, Aurora Borealis being in the future with this apocalypse and trying to recapture magic of the before times, Sad being more centered in the present, and then Crypto Santa being about this like scary possible future. But I also really appreciated taking the time to talk about mental health as well as the histories of the holidays, as well as having fun with these spooky but like sci-fi kind of story elements there. I don't know. It was honest, it was fun, it was engaging, but like they all sounded great and they all sounded like their own thing. I really liked how this felt. Like, it felt serious and fun, grounded and fantastical. Like, I really want to know what you guys think in the comments. You guys have done a really great job at like kindly and politely nudging me towards, like I was saying, finding that sci-fi story in these songs. So that really helped me with Crypto Santa. But yeah, There you guys go. What did you guys think of my thoughts? Was there something that I missed? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video if you liked the video or you just want to be nice and support me. Subscribe if you haven't. Ring the bell. Check the settings. Set them to all. You have to super subscribe. That's how YouTube does things now. And don't forget, guys, in the description there is a link to social awareness and education, mental health, crisis lines, Trevor Project resources, things like that. Should you or someone you know need them? If you're watching this in December of 2021, 20% of the AdSense will be donated from the month of December on my channels to the Thankmas fundraiser that'll be linked in the description. Please give if you can, share if you can. Thank you everyone who's been part of the charity streams as well as the donations. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope everyone's staying safe. Wear a mask if you choose to go out. Be mindful of others. And remember to take care of yourselves, please.